Anybody here ever been a bat boy for Satchel Paige? Raise your hand. Believe it. Believe it, 1956, I'm 9 years old. My dad and I were always first through the gate at Martin Park, home of the Fairmont Martins in southern Minnesota. And tonight, the Fairmont Martins are playing the Havana Cuban Giants. We're first through the gate, and I run up to that little chain link fence right behind home plate. I'm the first little kid in the park. And a Cuban player runs up to me there, said, "Bet boy, bet boy, bet boy." My dad smiles and takes his bleacher seat behind the first base dugout. I run around the fence to get to the field. I'm in the dugout. I'm the bat boy for the Havana Cuban Giants. And they're chattering and they're laughing. And at the other end of the dugout, this tall, lanky black man. And he shakes my hand. He bounces the ball off his arm, throws it over his shoulder. I'm in the dugout.
What's your name?
My name's Warren.
Well, Warren, I'm Satchel Paige. You play baseball, son?
Yes, sir.
What position you play?
I play second base.
Can you hit?
I hit pretty good.
You've never hit me.
I'd never talked to a black man in my life, 9 years old, being from Lily White, southern Minnesota. And here I am in the dugout with the Havana Cuban Giants. And I remember this tall, lanky black man just joking and funning with me and juggling baseballs the whole time. You know, believe it, I met Elvis twice. But what is that? What is that to spending 3 hours in a dugout in Fairmont, Minnesota with Satchel Paige?
Ladies and gentlemen, now pitching number 28, Leroy Satchel Paige.
Hey, batter, no need for you to tote that wood up there. You ain't gonna need it. Because I'm gonna throw you nothing but my trouble ball and nip the frosting off the cake with my fastball. This my home, the pitcher's mound. Pitching is what I was born to do. The years went flying by like clouds. It was me they came to see. I went around living like a king. Why, when my eyes hurt from the sun shining on my white Cadillac, I just traded it in on a new one. I pitched my first professional game in 1926, and my last one 39 years later for the Kansas City Athletics. From 1926 to 1938, you can find me pitching in the Negro Leagues. Jim Crow kept us from the big time. Let me tell you, Negro League baseball was all that all white Major League Baseball was. If only you was white, they say to me, who was a better ball player than George Gibson? He hit 60 home runs in 1934. He was called the Black Babe Ruth. They should have called Babe Ruth the white George Gibson. And Cool Papa Bear, the fastest man alive. Cool was so fast, he could switch off the light and be in bed before the room got dark. And Smokey Joe Williams, the best pitcher I ever saw. And what do you think Buck Leonard and Hank Aaron and Roy Campanella got their first start? I pitched 22 years, waiting for the day Jim Crow got his nose busted. But I began to hear what started all the rumors. Branch Rickey signed Jackie Robinson from the Kansas City Monarchs and assigned him to Montreal in the International League. A year later, Jackie was wearing a Brooklyn Dodgers uniform. I guess I thought it'd always be me, but it wasn't. But seeing them sign Jackie like they did still hurt me deep down. I'd been the one who started all the big talk about them letting us into the big time. I'd been the one the white boys wanted to barnstorm against. Joe DiMaggio got an infield hit off me and declared himself ready for the Yankees. I pitched 2,500 games, won 2,000 or so, 50 no-hitters, 29 starts in 1 month, 3 wins in the same day. They asked me, well, how old are you? Well, how old do you want me to be? I don't know. A goat ate the family Bible. Now, there were a lot of things I did to keep going. I had me a whole system. Avoid fried meats, which angry up the blood. Keep the juices flowing by jangling around gently as you move. Avoid running at all times. Hey, batter, you might as well tote that lumber back to the back rack, because I'm going to throw you nothing but my wobbly ball.
Come on, Leroy. Come on, Sam.
Maybe I'll throw my b-ball, cause it be where I want it to be. I got bloopers and droopers, loopers, alley-oopers, and my whipsy-dipsy-doo. My nothing ball of my trouble ball. Little time, long time, or the 4-day ride up. Hey. Well, I never had a job. I just played baseball. My shooting star, my bat dodger, my jump ball, my blazer. Underhand, overhand, sidewinding, a wiggle like a worm. But the best of all, my hesitation pitch. I wind up, I lift my leg, and just before I let it go, I hesitate. Hanging in there, the batter swings at the air, and then I busted loose my shooting star. Strike 3. Well, I never had a job. I just played baseball, playing in the Negro Leagues when the game was black and white. We got tired and sick and angry when they said, if only you was white. Don't look back, something might be gaining on you. Maybe I'll pitch forever. Maybe I'll pitch forever. You see, 1924, I was cleaning the grandstand where the Mobile Tigers played. They was having tryouts for the team I watched, and I said, I'm better than that. So I strut down to the field. The manager steps up to the plate. I stuck my foot in his face and threw on my blazer. He swung and he missed. He said, do you throw that fast consistently? I said, no, sir. I do it all the time. And from that day, baseball was mine. I'll bounce them in from town to town to town. Little spinner ballparks, folks come out just to see me. They call me Black Magic. They said my ball looked like a pea. It was more like a fish egg. We were the ship the rest to sea. I never had a job. I just played baseball. I was born storming in Iowa when I finally got the call. 22 years throwing my trouble ball. I'm going up to the show, I shuffle to the mound. I busted loose, the big crowd went wild. The first black man to plant a spike on the American League mound, 1948. I pitched in the World Series. Whipsy dipsy do. Well, I never had a job. I just played baseball in the Negro Leagues when the game was black and white. We got tired and sick and angry when they said if only you was white. Don't look back, something might be gaining on you. Maybe I'll pitch forever. Maybe I'll pitch forever. 2,500 games, 1,000 wins, I'll pitch forever. Whipsy dipsy do. 3 wins in the same day. Long ride, little time, back dodge, long time. I said I'll pitch forever. Maybe I'll pitch forever. Maybe I'll pitch forever.